Hi children, welcome back to English class. In our previous class, we discussed textbook exercises from lesson 10, Crusoe finds home. Okay, now let's continue the textbook exercises, that is grammar part. Actually, we were discussing about this conjunctions. Okay, let me remember you that in English language, we have 8 parts of speech. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, actually preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay, now so we are discussing in this lesson conjunction. Actually, we have discussed about conjunctions many times, and you know very well that conjunction are also called joining words. You have been learning right from your primary classes. Okay, conjunctions are joining words and they join two sentences, two words and two phrases even. And some of the examples of conjunctions are and, but, on, though, even, when also. Okay, you can join two sentences. For example, I met Asha. One sentence, right? I met Asha. Subject, verb, object. I met Asha. You want to join two sentences, right? Take out full stop. I met Asha when she was playing in the ground. Got it? I met Asha. One more sentence is she was playing in the ground. And how you are joining? I met Asha. This is one sentence. This is conjunctions. Think that this is conjunction, my face, and these are two sentences. Now, I met Asha when she was playing in the garden. So you are joining two sentences by using conjunctions like when and where also. Okay. Keep no, where, how to join where. I'm thinking the answer. Keep the book where you found it. Okay, keep the book in the same place where you found it. Okay, where you have brought, from there itself you have to keep. So where is joining the two sentences here. So you use questionary words called when and where also, while, when, where also, as, although, though, even, all these, after, all these we are using as conjunctions in English language. Okay, now let's go through this paragraph and let's start doing exercises. Okay, page number 127. All of you get ready with your textbook part. Okay, conjunctions are words such as and or but. So and, because, that are used to join words, a group of words or sentences. Okay, and now until Friday to my cave and gave him some bread. So two sentences you joined it one by using conjunctions. The last 3 years have been the happiest of my life here, because Friday had been a faithful and true friend. He liked the size of the larger boat, but it was cracked and rotten. Okay, see two sentences you're joining with using but. Okay, we use some other conjunctions such as when, while, after, as I discussed you right now. Okay, when, while, after to talk about when, and as to talk about reason to connect sentences. I found a book when I was cleaning the sharks. You can go inside as you have a pass. Okay, when he woke up, he looked for me. Okay, he looked for me when he woke up. You can write either two ways. One, you can start the conjunction word at the beginning of the sentence and you can join two sentences, or you can use the conjunctions in the middle of the sentence. For example, when he woke up, comma, he looked for me. Two sentences. He looked for me, he woke up. Okay. Now, how you can write even in this way. He looked for me when he woke up. Okay. And we decided to leave after the rains were over. Okay. Then you can start after with beginning conjunction. Like after rains were over, we decided to leave. Got it? It's very simple, right? You can use conjunctions in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. Suppose if you use conjunctions in the beginning of the sentence, you need to put comma in the to mention the two sentences or phrases. In the mid of the two sentences or phrases, you should put comma if you use conjunction in the beginning. If you use conjunction in the mid of the sentence, no need to use any comma. Okay, fine children, now let's go with this one. Karen was, fill the blanks exercise K, page number 128 as I have written already. Now K exercise K. K exercise I have given already because, so and but. You need to use these conjunctions only for, you can repeat the conjunctions but you need to fill the correct answer. First one, Karen was tired, dash he did not go to the cinema with his friends. Karen was tired because he did not go to the cinema? No. So he did not go to the, Karen was tired. Why he did not go to the cinema with his friends? He was tired. So he did not. So, okay, second one. Ants are tiny, dash they work very hard. Ants are tiny because they work very hard? Because they work hard, that's why they are tiny? No. Ants are tiny but they work very hard. Even though they are very tiny, they work hard. We human beings, we are so big and like very heavy body, heavy, like we are big, heavy animals, but we are lazy, not like ants. Okay. Now let's go with the answer. Ants are tiny but they work very hard. But is the answer. Now let's go with the third one. John realized his mistake. Dash he apologized. Why he apologized? Because he realized his mistake. He understood his mistake. So he apologized. Okay. Next one is so. Razat had milk and fruits for the breakfast. And fruits. Okay. Now let's go with the fifth one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Nalini found the sums easy. Dash he had practiced them. Why he found sums easy? Because he practiced them well. Because he practiced them well. Okay. Now let's go with the next part. Okay. Let's go with the next part. That is, you should, that is L part, join these sentences by using are and but. You do one thing, you should rewrite these sentences. Use the space here. If you can't, sentence fully you need to write. Here they used. You can even write here, here and here, here and here. True or false, it's enough here. Here you can write 2, 3 sentence, here 2, 3 sentence or here. Okay, you should rewrite the sentences. No need go with the CW, okay? Write in your notebook, they are telling. We have space here, but you rewrite all the sentences. The train has stopped. You want to use dash, you can feel it. The rain has stopped. Dash, you can feel it. What is the conjunction you would like to use? Or and or but. Or you can feel no. The rain has stopped, and you can feel now. And okay. So rewrite, or you do one thing, you are not going to change anything. For this you need to write, I think. Here, page number 131. Page number 131 you need to rewrite. This here you will write. This no need to rewrite. Listen to me, all of you. Listen to me. Right here itself. And. The rain has stopped and you can feel and enough. First one and, because you are not changing any sentence there, only just joining one word. Second one, we need 40 runs to win, but the ground is still quite wet. But, here you adjust, but, here are this way, but. Second one is but. Second one, but. Now, let's go with the third one. That is, John realized his mistake. Sorry. You can bat or bowl a quick one. Or you can bat or bowl a quick one. Next, hit a 6 on the lost ball, and there are no good batsmen left. And now lost fifth one. Run fast or we will lose the match. Okay, first one and bird or and are. Now let's go with the M exercise. All of you are ready with your M exercise. I think now let's go with this side. Yeah, fine. Now M exercise. Okay. Now complete these sentences using when, why, after, as. Okay, only 4 options you can repeat. Okay, 5 blanks are there. First one, Ramesh could not go out to play, dash it was raining. When it was raining? No, they are telling he could not go as it was raining. So first one, as. Ramesh could not go out as it was raining. Second one, Seema won a painting competition, dash she was in. When she was in. When she was in. Third one, the choir means the singers side practiced, okay. The choir practiced a song, dash it waited for the bus. While they were waiting for the bus, they practiced a song, okay. 1. Next, all shops in the area closed, dash the 8 a.m. siren is sounded. When they closed, after the siren, after 8 a.m. Siren is sounded. When the 8 a.m. you can write. You could write after. Your jacket is a light color as it's not flashy. As it's not flashy. As it's not flashy. Hope you have written all this. First one is as, second one is one, third one is one, fourth one is often, and fifth one is as. Okay, fine children. Now let's go with the next one, that is listening and comprehension part. Now you have to, after listening to me, you have to write a true or false in the blanks. Okay. Let me read a paragraph. I decided to harvest the corn and taught Friday how to do it. Okay, Crusoe taught Friday how to harvest. Okay, he soon started helping me. Soon after I let him see how to make bread, he proved a fast learner and soon started baking bread, and which was as good as of mine. Okay, he started baking as good as Crusoe. And now that we were 2 persons, I decided to harvest corn on a larger area. Okay, and I chose the land for planting corn and cleared it of weeds and started fencing it. Okay, and Friday observed everything very carefully, and in a short time he was able to work as well as I did. So I decided to harvest the corn and taught Friday how to do it. He soon started helping me. Now let's go with this one, that is very short paragraph. Friday taught the speaker how to harvest corn. Friday taught him? No. Actually, Crusoe taught him Friday how to harvest. But here, reverse way they have done. Friday taught the speaker, that is Crusoe, how to harvest that one, corn. So, shall I write here, this side? Here. Yeah, true or false. That is young part. Now let me erase this K part. Let me erase K. Yeah. Now I am going to write here young part. Young. First one false. First one false. Okay. Now let's go with the second one. Crusoe cleared the land of weeds. Very good. Yes, it's correct. He cleared. Now third one. Do you see the board? I think yeah. Third one. Friday could not bake bread as well as Crusoe. It's absolutely wrong. He could make as good as Crusoe. Okay, Friday was able to make bread as good as Crusoe, and the planted corn over a large area. It's true. And the last one is fifth one. That is Friday fenced the land for planting corn is false. It's Crusoe. Okay. First one false, second one true, third one false, fourth one true, fifth one false. Okay, let's go with the working phrase. Imagine that she rescues Crusoe and Friday from the island. That ship's captain asked Crusoe about finding how he found him and the things that he taught him. One of you can play the part of the captain and the other the of the Crusoe. This is like a role play that you need to do it. Okay, role play. But here we can't do this online classes. We'll try as soon as classes starts. All activity every weekend, Saturday. We conduct all lessons role play. Wherever we got spoken activity and speaking activity and role play, that we are going to do as activities on Saturdays or Fridays like that. Fridays would be good if the physical classes starts. Fridays are the good days for us because you will be in color. In civil dresses. For activities, it would be good. Okay, now let's go with the think and write. Friday tried to write a diary entry about his experiences with Robinson Crusoe. He wrote a few lines and made a load of errors and left the entry incomplete. Correct the errors and write the complete entry in your notebook. 129 page number. Okay, let's start with Dear Diary, 17th November. Now, where is the place now to correct the errors? Now I need to erase the board. Okay. Now let's finish this one and also let's go with next part also, that is next grammar worksheet. As much possible we are going to finish that. Okay. Now let's erase this one. Yeah, let's erase this one. Now let's start with errors. First line. Crusoe was a true friend, my life was. Crusoe was a true friend. Friend spelling mistake. First line, that is a P part, think and write. Think and write. Okay, sorry. Think and write. Yeah, friend spelling wrong. First line. Lines I am mentioning here. First line. Friend. Now let's see in the second line, are there any mistakes? Okay. In great danger when Crusoe saving me. My life was in great danger when Crusoe saving me. What's wrong with this line? When Crusoe saved me. Okay. Saved me. Strike off there saving and write save. There itself you write down. There itself. Third line, he took me to Ant Cave is wrong. Okay, please write down and you strike off okay. At first, I was frightened, but I was so tired. Now, fourth line, I was so tired that I soon fell asleep. The next day, when I got up, fifth one, got up, not get up. When I got up. Now, let's go to the sixth line. I saw him milking the goats. He took now sixth line, no mistakes. Let's go with the seventh line. Sixth line, there are no mistakes. Let's go with the seventh line. Okay. Seventh one. He also gave me some bread and milk. He also gave me. There is nothing in sixth one. Okay. He also gave me some bread and milk. And I do a same, and I did a same. Seventh line, there are two mistakes. Seventh line, let's go with the next one here, okay? Seventh line, there are two mistakes. Got it? The first one, friend, spelling mistake. Second one, save. Third one, okay, not active. Fourth one, I were, they have given I was. Next, when I get up, no, when I got up. Fifth one. Sixth line, we won't find any mistakes. Seventh line, two mistakes. In the place of give, gave. In the place of I do the same, I did the same. Did you need to write. Okay. Now let's go with the eighth one. Eighth line actually. Okay. Okay, eighth line. It tasted good. It tasted good. It tasted good actually. Okay. It tasted good. And he gave me clothes to wear. He gave me clothes. He gave me clothes to wear. Ninth line. In the eighth line, two mistakes. Now, ninth line, I didn't know what to do because I didn't know how to where. Didn't spelling is wrong. Did plus not did. Didn't, you said didn't only. Didn't. In this way you need to write. 10th line also there is mistake. Same. Didn't. Short form is did, you should write. Did N apostrophe not. That's it. Yeah, we have finished this. Now let's go with the grammar worksheet part. How much we could finish? We'll finish and we'll see. Let's to continue the same or not. Should we finish in the same video or not? Let us see. Okay. Now let's go with the next part, that is grammar worksheet. Now if you are ready, then I'm going to start. Okay. Now shall I raise this side first before we finish? Yeah, I want full board now. Have you finished? Yeah. Now let's go with the grammar, not textbook exercises. Now we are going to next, that is grammar worksheet lost. Grammar worksheet 3. GRAMMAR. Grammar worksheet 3. We are going to start now. Grammar worksheet 3. We are going to start. Okay. The first one. In these sentences, like this is all about adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions and WH words. You have learned already. This is grammar worksheet all the time, revision of textbook topics itself. Okay. Now, in these sentences, the adverbs have been used incorrectly. Underline the errors and write the correct adverbs. Okay. In these all, they have used like adjectives they have used. For example, you need to walk carefully. Is something wrong now? Something sounds incorrect. Okay. You should walk carefully. Carefully. Adverb. Okay. So almost all adverbs we end up with ly. They have used the adverbs as adjectives here. Okay. All adverbs are formed. Almost all the adverbs are formed by adding ly to the adjectives. Okay. Now for example, you take neat. She is a neat girl. Neat girl. Okay, neat girl, we don't use neat girl like that. It's a neat book. It's a neat book. It's a neat handout. Neat work. Neat book. And write neat. Is it correct? Usha. Write neat. How should you say? Something is wrong. Usha, write neatly. You should say. Okay, neatly. So neat, if you use it as adjective. Neatly, you use it as adverb. Okay, now let's take the first one. Part B. The first one, you should underline and you should write properly. Kapil's room was arranged very neat. Now itself I thought neat is wrong. How he arranged? Neatly. Underline this and write neatly there. Neatly. Okay, first one. Now let's go with the second one. I'm real sorry for coming late. I'm real. How it should be? Really. I'm really sorry. R-E-A-L-L-Y. I'm really sorry for coming late. Third one. Sunil's bag got complete wet in the rain. Sunil's bag got completely. You should write complete to underline. Write completely. Completely. Okay. Next, fourth one. Will you help me carry the suitcase? Kind is wrong. Kindly you need to write. Kind. Will you kindly carry me the suitcase? Will you kindly is the correct. Fifth one. Let's go with the fifth one. Let's go with the fifth one. That is, John found both the suitcases equal expensive. Equal is wrong. Equally. Equal. Equal expensive is wrong. Equally. Equally. You should write equally. Now let's go with the sixth one. That is, she is certain the right person for the job. Again it is wrong. Certainly. Certain is wrong and certainly is the correct adverb. Certainly. Okay. Now let's go with the seventh one. Seventh and eighth one. Seventh one is let us discuss the problems open in the meeting. Let us discuss the problem open in the meeting. No, openly in the meeting. How we should discuss? Openly. Openly is describing the verb called discuss. Okay, openly. Now, eighth one, somebody said that this shop has opened recent argument. You know that recently we should use. Okay. I hope you know how to identify the adverbs first of all. But don't misunderstand, all the words ending with ly are not adverbs. For example, fly, it's a verb. It is ending with ly. It's not an adverb. It's a verb. Okay, that you should know. Okay. Now let's go with the next one. That is the fill in the blanks with the correct prepositions. You know, prepositions describes the. Now let me give the answers here. You will see the whole, I think. That is B part, A part over B part. Prepositions shows the place of noun. It shows the. It brings. It works between the two nouns. Okay. It shows the place of a noun, where something is, or where some person is, where some animal is. Like suppose the book is on the table, all is telling about the placement of the book. Okay, so prepositions, you know that it talks about the nouns. I mean, it tells about the placement of the noun. That you know very well because I have discussed with you in my previous class. Okay. Let me tell you once again, let me remember you in my 9th lesson, Po lesson, that the two nouns and pronouns. The book, where it is on the table, table, book are two nouns. It connects the two nouns and it shows the placement of the noun. Okay, like for example, in, on, that, under, these are called prepositions. Okay, and let's finish this and end today's class, and the remaining part are shall we end up today and let's discuss in our next video. This has too many examples. Okay, that's all for today's class, and prepositions we discuss in our next one. First one is neatly, really, completely, kindly, equally, certainly, openly, recently. Okay, that's all for today's class. Bye for now. Have a nice time.